Everyone, I'm a potato this morning. How are we? I decided to go early because I was here. So let me switch off potato into something where you can actually see my face. Butterflies? Yeah, that looks not great. Let's not. What other filter do we want to start off with this morning? This one's called Clear Skin. God knows I need that. I see no difference. Without clear skin, with clear skin. Oh, it just removes my freckles in my forehead wrinkle. Like, it legit just reduces my forehead. That's sad. I don't want that. I have wrinkles. I am human. Make sure my green screen optimization is on. Okay, yeah. Today we're doing some character artwork for Brew Crew. Cool stuff. How does this look like from the side? Yeah, this looks great. I love it. Let's use this. You can see my green screen edge. Which edge is that? What's this edge? Let me just move it over a little bit. Is that Bettis? That's Bettis. That's Bettis. How is everyone? Let me see if my Photoshop is actually doing things up. Boom. Yeah. All right. I have full calf, very strong French press coffee this morning. Usually, I was gonna say to keep my husband happy, but it's really because he needs caffeine to work well. We don't have full calf in the morning. We have like half calf. And that's why sometimes, or like decaf. That's why you'll see me with a Monster if I really need a boost. Because, he'll have to like work a knock shift, and if he has a cup of coffee, he wants that cup of coffee to work. He doesn't want his body to get used to it. Let me open up my chat on my phone so I can see y'all. Down. But yeah, today we're working on Mavis, and let me read one of the descriptions for Mavis here. Mavis is a 472-year-old vampire who looks to be in her early 30s. So, around my age, and I'll let you choose which one, whether it's 4 centuries or 3 decades. Korean, long dark hair, monotonous and motionless, gothic sense of style, dramatic, which I love. I'm paraphrasing some stuff here to keep spoiler free. I think there's a note here that's like, the average bystander might look at it as more of like a dark K-pop look than anything, because she's very low-key. Smartest girl in class. Brilliant, has no time for friends. Ooh, relatable. Overcheating, apathetic, cold and calculating. Less relatable. Overcheating, yes. Apathetic, no. I'm too emotional. Alright, so we need at least 3 here. There is a neutral base one. It says a little bit of RBF, basically. 1 post-hunt, red eyes, fangs, blood on lips, etc., which I'm very excited to do, and 1 that has to do with an ending, where she is... I'll keep it spoiler-free, but we need a very stiff pose. So, we're gonna start looking at references for her. One of the things that I pulled up was just pose references, because K-pop poses are incredibly strong for visual novel styles. Like, just look at this, right? 3 out of these are independent of other people. These are a little more dependent on each other, but even hand on hip here is very strong, because they all make eye contact. And that's super important, where the eyes are facing in visual novels, because if it's to the side, it's saying something. But if it's neutral, we want eye contact. And when we want eye contact, we want it to be powerful. So you see in her version here, she has very strong eye contact, even if it's just with one brow. One eyeball. One eyeballs. I also wanted to look at like how severe we could take features, um, how big and how wide nose, or how strong we could make like her cheekbones and her bone structure, because one of the things that reads as older or more wise is when lines get sharper, either via wrinkles or something else. We obviously don't want to make her look 400 centuries old, but we do want to make her look as wise as a 400 century old woman. So what I'm going to start to do here is just pull up some Korean references for faces, and this one specifically reminded me of like vampire stuff. I think it's actually part of a vampire show. And K-pop poses. Cause power. So I'm going to be posting some of these. Especially like when at this, just this. Yes, just this. This isn't for face. This is for pose, right? Look at that. Look at how strong the looking down at you is from this. I can remove the face reference here for a moment. There's nothing quite like how powerful that is. All right, so more of that. There's a lot of like meet and greet photos where they're cute, and I love it. But we want the if you fall asleep, I might kill you kind of look, right? Like, you might be food to me. Vampire. Okay. I'm also going to put in this collection of K-pop groups just for the selection of ladies right here. Everyone else doesn't count. Cool. Good talk. Good talk. All right. Any other references we can think of? If anybody has any like choice references for subtly dangerous looking poses, I would love that. Right, a lot of the K-pop, like, just when you Google search K-pop, right? It's just a lot of meet and greets, a lot of like cute, a lot of like poses. Some of these, like, there's this one I found that I used. They're pretty strong. It's this one right here, right? But some of them are adorable, and as much as I love adorable, it's not. All right, I have another tab open for a Korean model to see his models. Despite them being rail thin, which isn't exactly what we're going for. Going for a vampire aesthetic. I guess it's more of a Western thing, huh? Models tend to have like one or two standout features, and that'll usually like make me think about what standout feature this character should have. She's got a very strong chin. I know I'm just motioning vaguely to these Google pages you can't see right now. This is a great, actually really close to the sketch of what I was thinking for face reference. Let me show you once it loads up in Google. Hello? Is it not going to post? There it is. Okay. See that? Look at that. Very similar, except for I've overemphasized the lips here, smaller lips here, for my own style, just because I think that making the mouth super prominent will make a lot of sense. Yeah, so I really like this because it's already close to what I was imagining for her. Perhaps a little less. I really like these eyebrows. I think I'll translate that more to my style here. Yeah. Do you see the dimple on the side of the lip though? That's exactly what I'm thinking. Just larger. And I like the square jaw she has. You look at other options here. I think I'm going to give her a little bit of makeup and It's just gonna be like a dark wing with a little red in the corner. You know, 'cause blood. Ooh woo. Ooh woo, blood ooh woo. Okay, I'm looking for hair references now. Because I think the next thing that will be the most telling... Oh, this is such a good expression. Oh my gosh. Do you see? That is the expression of someone who is well fed with human blood. Okay, so the way that her lips are smiling almost would be a great place for fangs. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I love that. I love that. You know, Western trained artists do this thing called the smize that I don't think exists in some Asian modeling like circles, and I'm kind of thankful for it. It certainly does. I'm seeing it on a lot of these faces. But alright. Anything else? Anything else that I really want to pull from right now? Oh, if only this hair was longer. I really like that part. Yeah, if you guys think of any references, never mind, found one. Found a great one. Found a great one just for mood. Just for mood. For mood alone. Yes, please. Yep. She can kill me. Anything else? I mean, that almost has the hair look, too. It's a little more feathered than I'd like. Oh, here we go. I don't like the stock image, though. She's just as... It's so photoshopped. I'm gonna move away from it. I want to stay away from, like, super photoshopped. I want hair that looks like it could be made out of obsidian. Because she herself is, like, a marbleized vampire, right? So let's think about, like, strong, sleek, black hair, needs no moisturizer because it is the best. Hi, Maru! Thank you for dunking on me. We're working on Mavis today, who is a badass Korean vampire, and we're just searching for some references. And I pulled up these faces without references, and then I found this lady, and I'm like, yes, this is almost exactly what I wanted to exude. In fact, her square jaw I might add right here. This is the original art that I am going off of, and this is some of the possible pose that I drew before I found... Hello? Photoshop is also running butt slow this morning, so please forgive. Ugh. Butt slow, I tell ya. Is it frozen? Are you okay? Hello? Okay, there you are. There you are. Before I found some of these poses, which are gorgeous, this one specifically is kind of what I was going for. I could possibly see this here. If I add on another layer and we just go in with this green that I have just open. Oh, good. Okay. Well, good to know this is lagging as all get out too. But if you can see, I have like not good but slow. Well, it would be if I knew any K-pop bands besides Blackpink. Thank you for dunking on me. Hang on, my nose is itching. I hate it. I already took my meds. It shouldn't be happening. No, I love K-pop. Don't get me wrong, but I am not a stan so much as I like looking in the window and going, fuck yeah, that looks cool as hell. Anyway, moving on. I think more than anything I'm a stan of old J-pop because, or like visual K-rock, because that's what weaned me into the weebo culture, right? Like visual K stuff. Oh god, what's his name? Gaunt's guy. Thank you for dunking on me. Or like Barry's Kobo before they broke up. Oh my god, that was a fucking bop. I'm just a stand, yeah. Might stand dunk, thanks. But yeah, if we could get into old school, like early 2000s J-pop, this would be my stream. No, but I absolutely love K. Yeah, but you see this arm right here raising up with this shoulder? This one, instead of sitting underneath, she's doing this with like this finger raised, I had just kind of like sitting at the bottom of her waist. So it was a little more sultry. And I don't, after reading, because this was before I got the character sheet from Mavis. Thank you for dunking on me. I just got a message. Whoops. Huh. I might have to retweet. My friend just told me that the tweet I sent out was a bad tweet. But Mavis seems a lot more standoffish than I thought she was originally. Great, now Barry's Kobo is stuck in my head. Hi, Christine, you made it! Oh, please give yourself sensory. Oh, it is blocked. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Copy this and retweet it. With my actual fucking link. Thank you for letting me know, Christine. Tweet. There we go. Speaking of bad tweet, your Twitter link on your Twitch page goes to the Rare Red. Yeah. Okay, I had to comprehend that because I'm, like I said, I'm still getting my full coffee in. Yeah, I know. It's literally on my list of things to do is to let me check my announcements too to make sure that's the right one. Yes, it is. Is to update my about section. It has never happened. And will happen eventually one of these days. But great news, the Rare Red redirects to my actual Twitter, and this still works. So good for now. I wish that freaking Twitch 2OS wasn't cracking down on copyrighted songs because, oh my god, because I would play the fuck out of some K-pop on stream. Come here. He just made a very loud noise, which I will call a meow. Come here, do you want to show yourself to stream? Come here. Hi. I love you. Good morning. Did you just wake up? Yeah, look at that. It's you on screen. Thank you, Maro, for the scouts. Hi, bud. I love you too, honey. Thank you for the kisses. Are you gonna settle on my lap while I try and draw? Is that gonna happen? Gonna happen? Get your face out of my face. No, over here. Hello. Yeah. Oh, you want underneath the coat? No, you gotta dunk. Thank you for dunking on me, Maru. I have no idea what filter this is, or even if it is a filter. It's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. What filter is this? It's nothing. This isn't nothing. This is a crazy cat lady filter. That's true. That's exactly what it is. Hello? Hear me? Is there anything going on in your tiny little brain? Hello? Hello? Hi? The lack of reaction. He just stood there and took it. Alright, bud. I'm going to scoot back up and keep drawing. Are you okay with sitting on my lap like that? Alright, cool. Yeah, I wish which wasn't as weird about that though. But they are, so we live. See, that would look good. That would look good with the arm down here. But I don't know. I think this one with the crossbody arm is frankly a lot better than the one I drew before I had this pose reference. So we're gonna use that as reference instead. I'm gonna trash both of these. Well, I'll keep it. I'll keep it. And then with this beautiful thing as reference, we're gonna take a blue color because my eyes just pick blue better. We're gonna take that sketch brush. Why? I swear, ever since I updated the drivers for Wacom, my like right clicks and things aren't going through. Hi. The one I usually use, is it this one? Yeah. Alright, cool. Let's duplicate this and then just single out her for right now. So that we can have this reference. Oh, sorry. Forgot you were here. Excuse you. We have this reference behind this reference so that I can have... Oh, we also have a bloody reference, which is cool. So that I can have this as well. So this is what they mean by a good foundation for your art. Just keep a good foundation for your art. Tons of references. No tracing in this house. And then let's use this one as the base, but I am going to change some of the features on this for sure. But just having a mask like this always helps me with like positioning things, especially as I start to put it in perspective, because I can start to think about like the fractions and stuff. Don't draw on the cat. Whoops. Whoops. Alright, and the three main things I said we needed for her are... First, let's give her name. Oh, let's... Sorry. Mavis. All I can think is Mavis Beacon teaches typing, so I hope that's okay, that they know that that's all I can think of when I see that name. So this lady will teach me typing by the end of this. And then Brie, thank you for the sub. Oh my god, this is a bad idea. Take back your money. I often forget how many eyes you humans have and where they all go. Okay, Maru. Hi, Brie, welcome. I'm drawing today. That'll happen eventually. Mavis's character sheet, she needs a neutral base, a post-hunt, and an ending scene. So we're gonna say neutral, post-hunt, ending. Now I'm gonna do something a little bit different. What I'm gonna do is sketch neutral. I can't spell. There we go. Sure. And then we're gonna duplicate this layer and call the next one sketch post hunt. We're gonna duplicate that layer and have one called ending. And those, I'm going to actually focus now on the poses for these characters as I design them, instead of just going like, do you like the way this character looks? Because if I can start off with that. Good. Morning. I need to use human references for human faces. No. 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 Maru. Art is subjective. Use whatever. Do you want to use a lizard as a reference for a human face? Fucking go for it, my guy. Have, like, for real. For real. One sketching out a body, I almost always do it in large forms instead of contours. And you'll see these weird, like, 3 wiggles. I don't know. To me, that represents a corner. So we'll start off with not mirroring her. Shoulder's a little higher up. And then I think I actually want to mirror her because I think it will look better in game if I mirror this pose. This hand raises up here. She's got like a finger raised. So we'll put that right there. The rest of the hand is like this. Okay. Single finger. And then we have this arm travels in a little bit before resting on the other arm and coming to rest near her hair. Right? Hydrate! Oh my god, I actually have a water bottle here today. That thing you said 10 minutes ago, I totally agree. I'm glad we're all agreeing. And we all work within the same, like, sphere. And that I don't constantly change my mind. Because I absolutely do. Also, everyone else should hydrate. Because, it's important. How is everyone today, by the way? Are you doing anything interesting with your day? My day is full of work. I'm gonna be absolutely working on stuff the entire day. See this model, you can see her hair, and she has very bouncy hair. But what I want, straight hair. Hair that looks like it could stab you. So straight. Nope, I was gonna make a gay joke. And I can't find it. So straight. They see a lesbian wedding and they think they're just really good friends. There we go, I did it. Hi, Charlie and chat. Hi, Numpty. Numpty. I was thinking about painting more. You should. You absolutely should. All right, so there we have our pose, and she even has like this leg out. Like, oh, what? Fucking leg? Who? Me? Leg? Never. This hand kind of disappears, but I think also one of the reasons I want to flip this. Let's just see. Edit. Oh, not free transform. I just want to flip it. Flip horizontal. Yeah. See, I think let's get Cooper in this nonsense, because I think Cooper is coming in from the opposite way, and I think this will draw them a little more. Give that little more contrast between the characters, right? Because he's coming in from the left, which in Western media is typically seen as like a friendly, sort of open environment. Even though he's shy, he's rubbing his neck like that, right? She's coming in from the right in this situation, and she's also looking straight at you, even though she has a similar pose. She's not looking away. So, I totally missed the notification in Discord because I was playing Paladins with my nephew on the Switch. Welcome to judging Charlie's artwork. Yeah, that's pretty much all this stream is judging me drawing the character. We spent the first like 10 minutes finding references for myself as people were slowly trickling in. Brew Crew, I'm bringing in a copy of Cooper. Alright. This is him. Right? Okay. So he is facing the other way, and he is putting his hand on his neck just like she will, but hers is resting. His is rubbing. There's a difference. And they are facing opposite directions. Now, what I do need to do, now that I have sketched neutral, I'm going to go in with the liquify tool. I'm going to back these so it's a little darker. And increase the size of her proportions to match Cooper and Earl Grey and the Reshmi that I'm working on, so that the art style looks consistent. Because this is more realistic proportions than I would like. So let's go in with liquify. Judging time. Say something positive about yourself. I'm really, really fast with reference. Is this the increase? No, this is the move. Blow up the face. In fact, blow up the face a lot. Right, and then we're just gonna shift it up a little bit. I think that works. Okay. Oops. Yeah, I think that works. Especially if you compare it to Cooper. His head to shoulder ratio is like... very big head! Very big head! So I think that will help. Copy paste, change the gender. Job done. Yeah. A lot of art is copy paste. No fucking lie. But a lot of art is copy paste with your eyes. Like this. I didn't draw over this. Drew it from reference. Copy paste with my eyes. It means I notice things that might be a little bit more expressionistic. May not be realistic. But it'll look good. You know? Alright, we want to give her a vampy style. We had some good vampy styles in the pose reference. Like that. I mean, this especially. I think I just want to wear that. I think that's where I'm at in my style. These two, these are kind of tiny though. The like straps, the crossbody stuff, the crop tops. I get a power suit. Power suit with a garter. That's so strong. Hi, Matrix. She said she used lizard faces for references. That's what true artists do. Yeah, that's what true artists do. Vampty UK. Vampleton. Are you just making everyone vampy? Been here just coding away. Well, thank you for joining us. Vampire Coco. Vampire everything. Alright, so let's sketch some clothes out just to see what looks good on this pose. I would like shoulders, because I think the reference has shoulders, the original has shoulders. I think shoulders are important. So if we make sure we have pretty shoulders, right? And then on top, right? Oh my god. On top of those pretty shoulders, I mean, we have this cute crossbody thing here. I'm just wondering, what happens when I Google vampire K-pop? Just wondering what happens. That is a male group that looks like they are all vampires. That's cool. Okay, what about vampire K-pop fashion? Getting some title cards done, lots of art stuff to do today, but I'm super re-energized. That's so nice. Everyone's being productive today? I don't know. I got a busy day. I have this, and then I have work, and then later I'm hosting a Tish talk back for one of their shows. Like, they have the acting department at Tish is still putting on shows, but instead they're like recording them and then live streaming them, so because people can't come into the audience as like frequently. In-person shows aren't really a thing. Some of these are more conservative than I'd like for this particular character. But I have to host the Zoom room for the talk back for it, so that's gonna be fun. Yeah, there's some chokers too. Chokers are really cute. Earrings are important. I just go K-pop fashion instead of vampire K-pop fashion. I did it! You did what? What'd you do? What happened? What happened? Oh, also everyone congratulate Maru on their job. Sorry, I'm looking at a lot of ladies. What is that? Maru just recently got hired. I'm not gonna spoil all of it because I don't know how much you want to be spoiled, but I saw that you got a position in my Discord and that's really exciting. Congrats for being paid. Congrats on your job security in the middle of a panorama. I don't know how you do it. What's that like? Okay, K-pop fashion is coming up. Alright, how about I just do black pink? Yep. Like, this is kind of what I... The squared neckline. Oh my god. Oh! Okay, there's Lisa from Blackpink serving some Victorian Gothic. I'm not going to post anything unless it really speaks to me because I don't want to copy any of these outfits. I just kind of want to absorb what I'm seeing. A lot of what I like doesn't have shoulders open, but this one's pretty good. But it's a turtleneck. I'd like to have open neck, open shoulders, and some sort of square top, maybe? Like a square tank top with a cap sleeve or an off-shoulder cap sleeve. Off-shoulder sleeve! I've got it. Not hired yet, just the offer. Hey, that counts. Just the offer, but it's good to have an option. Waiting to hear back from the other applications first. Yeah. It's like the deer, but it pretended to be human. Wait, which one is it? Is this the new one? It is! This is the Disney Princess cartoon one that I love. It looks so bad from the side. Look, it gets worse the more side I go. Where are my eyes? Oh, there they go. But I think I really want... Hang on, I get excited. I like how good this one is. I really do. I feel like I don't know. I feel like if I made this into the like green screen for my circle face for like Riven and stuff, this would be an amazing floating head. Are you kidding? Elsa, is that you? No. I'm probably their weird American cousin or their Scottish cousin. Now you need to sing a song about how you want to live a different life. No. Just no. Yeah, from the side it looks bad. Look at that. Where does this eye come from? Where does this one go? It's so funny. Oh, but I love it from the front. Just like I like my normal face from the front. Anyway, we're gonna keep drawing and it's gonna look bad, but I love it. Alright, so I was seeing some stuff like this, right? Very powerful. Like that, but what if... Yeah. See, but what if... Or do we want it a little older? Because that's a little young, right? That looks... Ooh. That was supposed to be eraser. I forgot my drivers didn't update right. This even looks like a little young. But it looks good though. Can we just say that it looks good? Because it looks good though. Especially if this is like thick. It's thick. And she's gonna end right about here. So let's keep that in mind too. Okay, so there's option one. It's almost too preppy, but I feel like if it was in black, no one would care. Let's take away the cap sleeves. And the preppy earrings. We'll keep the shoulders and stuff. The refusal of the call. I see we're in Act 1 of the middle of this Disney tale. I think we're in Act 1 of the second movie. Like, I've already done Let It Go and embraced my powers, but I haven't gotten to the point where I'm like, I can hear you, but I won't. You know? I'm not there yet. Some look for trouble while others don't. Okay, I see we've just kept the choker. Keep forgetting the eraser doesn't work. I feel like we need a cross. Just to be funny. I don't know if that works in this universe, but I think an upside down cross fucking earrings would be great. You know? With like the back part, so it's like one of those chain ones that goes all the way through. That's funny. That's funny though. I really want to change the face, but also where will this go? Make everyone wear mittens and you can skip drawing fingers. Oh, what a mood. What a real mood. Put all of their hands behind their back and make it just look like they're doing this. Because that's what I did when I was a young artist. I was like, hands are hard to draw. I know how to draw fists because they're round. So what I'll do is I'll either make everyone fight or I'll hide the hands. Once I learned how to do this, like I can show you how simple it was back then. It was, you know, this, right? And I thought I was an artist. I was like, oh my gosh, now my hands, they can just all be using peace signs with the other hand behind their back. Just like one of the first things I really learned how to draw was this puppy. And I know he's leaning to one side right now. But look at this puppy. I drew that puppy everywhere. We're talking everywhere. Didn't even like dogs that much growing up. I know. Because I didn't have one. My mom was allergic, so it was kind of like, who likes dogs, you know? This is a look though. Wait 1 second. What she already had on was absolutely a look. I have no idea if it's like pulled from reference from the other artist, but hang on. Yeah, it's kind of good. Keep reading, that's not a razor. Oh man, I think we'll just go with it. It's freaking good as hell. The original design was just good. These clothes aren't bad, but maybe she comes in with different clothes. Maybe I do multiple. Oh, nope, not that. Oh. Thank you for dunking on me, whoever did that. Ooh, woo, wrong channel, ooh, woo. Look at that peace bunny, so cute. More puppies, Dunk. What am I? I don't have my camera preview up, so I have no idea, A, what I look like today, and B, what camera I am. I can flip to it. Oh, just got another message. Alright, I'm not gonna reveal that on stream. But congratulations, Christine, for something I'm not gonna talk about on stream. That's it. I'm Charlie? What? Who am I? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Who am I? All right, back to art. All right, so we have the same clothes that we had before. Let's be honest. We couldn't change them. We were too cowardly. They were too perfect. The stars have aligned to give us these clothes. We must obey. But what we must not obey, this elbow. This elbow looks funky. I will fix it right now. Freaking elbow, freaking eraser. Okay, there we go. Take this here. And in the reference, this lady's finger is like making an appearance. Like, look, I can't. Like, hello, on the finger. But I don't like that. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but we can look up some references there. For right now, the sketch looks chicken scratchy as fuck. We're going to ignore that though, and give her just curled fingers. What's up, gamer? Clearly a sign of dehydration. Thank you for the hydrate, Maru. Everyone take a sip of water. Delete the finger, she's a Simpson now. Yeah, 4 fingers only. We don't do multiple, we don't do sets of 5. Not in this household. This is, it's very sketchy. Just like me. You know? Just like me. Doing the squint. I gotta do the squint every once in a while. Cool. Cool. Yeah, this doesn't look as good as I thought it would, but bring this, the pose sketch real down low and the closed sketch even further down low. And we're gonna do facial features as we stare at it. Try and make it look better. Wait, facial features time. Sometimes Charlie is very confused and sometimes she does art. Today is both. You know what? Today, every day is both. Let's not just keep ourselves to today. You know, kids? Why not make it every day? This girl's chin is so up. I am making this chin so down. I should not. I should make it a little more up because I want Mavis to look down at you. So let's just draw out the planes of the face. Make it a little more obvious. I also want her to face you more head on. I forgot that's not an eraser. Remember when she lost her train of thought because she was too busy looking at ladies on the internet? Yeah? You mean like every damn day of my life? Relatable. I'm relatable. Ohime. Sorry, whenever someone looks down at someone else, I always think of the Ohime trope from like 90s anime. You know what I'm talking about? These people get what I'm saying. People know what I'm talking about. And her eyebrows are awesome. Thicker right here. Yeah, This part right here. Yeah, Straight hair. Oh, I used the shift too soon. Go. Straight hair. So relatable. Follow your favorite social media for more relatable content. Mostly the relatable content is me going mood of the week. Like the millennial I am. Because, guys, we need a mood for every week. Why wouldn't we? You know? Every week needs a mood. I don't know why I do it, but I still do. What's everyone drinking today? If they're drinking anything at all. I said it earlier, but for me it's very strong coffee with some creamer in it. Because I need it. So I want to emphasize her mouth. One of the reasons why this mouth over here is so big. It's a little more up the style that I made. The other characters so far have larger mouths or at least wider mouths. B is a vamp. Let's make sure people know. Vamp. Ooh, so big. So big. Too big. Maybe smaller is better. Let's just Control Z way back into when they look good. It's gonna be a while. There we go. That's better. Keep forgetting that eraser thing doesn't work. Hang on, I see a chat. I see a chat. What is the mood this week? Did I tweet about it yet? I don't know, I haven't made one yet. I usually tweet on it, I like think of it on like Sunday, and then if I can remember sometime in the middle of the week, I'll be like, mood of the week, blank. I think last week was mood of the week, don't delete your Git. Cause I did that. Let's check my Twitter. I don't even know what I tweet. I retweeted a bunch of stuff about Texas because I have family in Texas. Don't delete your local copy of the repo on accident. You'll spend an unnecessary time getting it back from the Git. It will affect your morning. Because I did that. I accidentally deleted the local copy of the repo that I was working on for one of my thesis projects, for like build reasons, and it did affect my morning, in fact. Okay, I'm squishing her features because I'm making them too large. Let's shrink everything down just a little bit. Maybe her features need to be smaller compared to everyone else's, because something I'm noticing is like the bridge of her nose is far too short for what I want. It's already better. Her lip is a little tall, but we'll move it down. This week is the weekend, yeah. Not gonna lie, I listened to a 10-hour video on YouTube of The Weeknd's Blinding Light when it came out. It's so good. I mean, it's a pretty good song. It's pretty good if you like that kind of thing. I don't know why her features from the side are paining me so. What about instead of from the side, I make her features head on? Let's just see what that looks like. You know? So, in here, she's looking down at me. Bottom lip, top lip. It's already so much better. I can already tell I shouldn't have made them from the side. Yeah, okay. Well, fuck me, I guess. Just, don't talk to me. Oh, that nose is no longer center. Hang on. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Damn it. It's just the same 3-minute song played over and over and over again for 10 hours. I did the same with KK Slider cover. I do have a playlist on Spotify that I think is private. It might be public. You guys might be able to find it. Of like just my favorite KK Slider covers that I will listen to while I'm programming. Because the thing about listening to music when you're programming is if it has lyrics, I'll accidentally type the lyrics. But if it's like instrumental or like this music where it's just kind of like slow, chill beats, lo-fi hip-hop beats, whatever it is, right? I don't focus on the lyrics so I can type and still enjoy the music. But with KK Slider, it's the best of both worlds. I know what he's trying to say, but he's not saying it, so it's not messing up my brain. Does that make sense? Also, thank you for the enormous amount of eggs. It's a very powerful move to just throw eggs on my stream. I appreciate the power that you have shown today. Let's just do eyes, because I think that's important. Okay? Let's just do the eyes. And then her eyebrows, I wanted a thick middle natural brow. She's naturally beauty. Yeah. Uh-huh. 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 Yep. 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 Mm-hmm. 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 And we're cheating. And we're cheating. And we're cheating because it benefits us to cheat. And we're also moving this to a more central location. And we're cheating. Welcome to cheating. Exactly perfect for hearing music without listening. Yep. Mm-hmm. Although to go back on Numpty's points for Weekend's Blinding Light, the one that I did that to, see, this is how old I am. Instead of listening to like a 10-hour video of one thing playing over and over again, or instead of whatever, I like wore out cassette tapes and CDs. I also wasn't very like kind to my CDs because I got the music off of like websites that were kind of shady because it was the 2000s / a little earlier. But no, Great Heights by, I think it was Postal Service, not Death Cab, but same singer, songwriter, etc. Yeah, I listened to that on repeat in my car, much to the disappointment of many of my friends. They'd come in, I'd be like, boop, 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 boop. They won't see us on such great heights, come down now. Oh, alternative music, it was so different. Looking at the comments on YouTube for KK Slider covered the Weekend Sliding Lights. Reported for cheating. No, Maru, no, don't report me for cheating in art. Art cheaters get put into jail. They go to jail. You don't want me to go to jail, do you? Oh my god. I can't go back. Don't make me go back to jail. It's not cool. His face is straight on, but the chin is at an angle. I need to fix this. Cheating, guys, report me for cheating. I remember, I feel like I've told this story on stream before. I remember talking with somebody in my undergrad, like, life drawing class about our favorite artists. I think I had to bring in a couple of favorite artists, and I legitimately brought in some digital artists. It's a life drawing class. This isn't oil painting. This isn't like classic art history. And they're like, oh, well, you were supposed to bring in an artist though. You know that, right? I'm like, yeah, these people are making art. What's your problem? Oh, shoot. I just copied everything. Hang on. Here we go. Well, that usually means, did someone dunk on me? Give up and go to jail! Spotify puts Such Great Heights in my playlist every day. What a great game. Thank you for promoting my prototype game in chat. But yeah, I remember legitimately presenting this and then having people go, well, like, you were supposed to bring in an artist though. Yeah. I wasn't I? Oh, whoops. Silly me forgetting to bring in like an actual fucking artist. It still kind of cracks me up to this day because I'm like, where did they think they were getting off? This was not their bus stop. Who? Huh? They're learning to draw like humans and skulls and still lifes and stuff. Do they not see that these people are also like doing that? What? 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 It was wild. But when it first happened, I think I was really broken up about it. I was really, really sad that they weren't taking an art form that I like loved seriously. It was bothering me, you know. Anyway, I love this. I don't know if you guys can tell. Socials play on Itch right now. Yeah, you can. That's right. If you want to. If you want to, you can play it on Itch. I love her. I'm in love with her. I might lower her eyebrows a little bit, but I think she's right now giving resting bitch face of like, do I know you? Do you matter in the slightest? Let me see her without her clothes. She's just good. It's just good. Guys, this is good art. Did I make art? Did I? Whoops. Did I accidentally go and make art? God. How dare I? How dare I, like, accidentally make art? That is so rude of me. Oh my god. I can't believe I would go and do that. I can't believe the driver update for my Cintiq didn't work. I need to get that fixed. Play Charlie's games or give up and go to Game Jam jail? Oh, I wish I participated in this year's Game Jam. I'm really sad. But I was super busy. Which I'm sure is relatable to everyone in the year of our Lord 2021. And I also didn't go to, like, there's this talk at NYU that they have every, like, month or so called Anything But Games, where we just give talks about anything except for games. And I missed it. Of course I did. I missed it because I'm super busy and kind of anxious as well. And the thought of appearing on camera in front of friends and just kind of masking for more than an hour felt exhausting even thinking about it. So yeah. But c'est la vie. Right. Do some earrings. I'm gonna give her an upside down cross because I care about her and her feelings. And I think she has some feelings about Christianity. Which, honestly, relatable. Let's go. You know? But this hair is covering up the other ear, so maybe we just see the back of this earring. We don't see the front of it. We just see, like, kind of a hint of it. Her hair coming in front. She's got hair in front. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. I'm into this. So into this. Remembered that the eraser isn't on that thing. Right. Keep your face separate right now while I figure this out. As Madame Secretary and President of Tish. What fucking shit are you talking about? I am just secretary for the student organization, government graduate student organization for Tish. Which means I take notes and I schedule meetings and I send out emails. And I host the odd event, like I'm hosting an event tonight. Queen of Scots? Where'd you get that idea? That was not the Scottish accent. Who the fuck do I think I am? Hydrate. Right, I should probably put water in my body. Thank you so much, Maru, for the redemption of hydrate. I appreciate it. What do we think about this? Do we think it's coming along? Do we think it's powerful yet? I think it could be powerful, but it hasn't gotten there. I'm only half convinced that this is powerful. I'm also going to drop down her face opacity so I can recognize that that hair is not going to go away right now. And I will fix it in post. Let's go underneath like this is folding. Thing is, this arm's coming forward a little bit, so we want a little bit of depth on that. I would even say push it higher up to show that the arm is moving. So, oh, good talk. Yes, okay. I don't know what it was, but okay. A little bit of cleavage. Just a little bit. Enough. I have given her enough cleavage, I have decided. It's enough. That shoulder's weird. That shoulder's real weird. Y'all make sound effects when you do art? When you do art, do you make sound effects? Guys, when art does sound effect, so that's like where that arm ends. Confirming for myself. And a new layer. Or if that arm ends there, the elbow would be right here. Be squished a little. Length of this arm, it would go like all the way up to here with the wrist. That wrist is far too thin though for what I actually, it's paper thin right now for what I actually want it to look like. So we're just gonna use the opacities on these, the multiple opacities. It's like in general, yes. When you art and sound effect, are you Norm? Send tweet. Yeah. Do it. Tell me how the interaction goes on that tweet, because honestly, inquiring minds want to know. Elbow weird. Elbow weird. Guys, this is not a drill. Elbow weird. Hang on. How does this person do it? How does this lovely lady? How does she do it? She rests it on top of the hand. But I've got her a lot more in pushing in with her motion. She's blocked off emotionally. That's why, guys, art. Guys, art. Well, hang on. I'm down to like here. Right? Wishing more than ever the ability to multi-stream on Twitch. I know! Do I want a tip? I mean, I think I'm figuring it out okay, but if you want to give free tips, also, hi, Ren. Rounded to show the minor squish. I know, I really want the squish to be in the forearm, though, because it's forward, right? It's in front of the wrist. So, I mean, I'm wearing 4 layers of clothes right now, so forgive poofy arm. But if she has this, and she's bringing it in, it's more of a directional thing. So the foreshadowing happens right here, in like the crust of the elbow. But yeah, that's a good point. I think I want a point to it. Let's see what she has, because you could be right. It's just more rounded because of the direction it's going in. But I can feel my nubbins. I can feel the shape it makes in this silhouette. My nubbins is my word for my weenus. Yeah, it's definitely more squared off, but I also think this is just how this beautiful lady is built. So... But yes, elbows. We are elbowing. We are indeed in elbows. I mean, I can just shift this entire thing over. And then Eros. And I think that already looks better. It's like, why couldn't I give myself sleeves? I love sleeves. I love drawing sleeves. They hide so many sins. Hydrate and posture check. Oh, posture check is hard when I'm drawing. Hang on. Posture check. Hydration. Everyone take a sip of whatever you got. I don't have a stretch. No. No. Pay me money. I won't stretch unless you spend points or pay me money. I only do posture check on this channel. No stretches. I do not believe in stretches for free. I don't believe in that. You just want me to hand out a stretch for free? I don't help people who don't help themselves. Alright, let's just take a stab and see what this looks like. Without the undersketch. Because we're brave. It's fine. It's fucking fine. I just overreact to every little line I ever place in my entire life. Which is a mood. Which is a whole ass mood. I'm gonna smooth out these lines though. Cool. Cool. Now we're gonna do hands. Why are we doing hands now, you ask? Because if I save them till later, it's not gonna be pretty. It's not. She can go back to being 100%. I'm okay with that. You want me to do something to help my back? For free? Look. Cretin, I didn't design capitalism. I just live within a capitalist society. I'm not gonna do anything unless it directly benefits myself. No. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything unless it directly benefits myself in a monetary way. Health? Pay me. Salad? You better be talking some other greens before I eat these greens. Stick around until my meeting starts, but then I shall dip. Okay, cool. No worries, no stress. Thank you for dropping in anyway. I appreciate. Alright, first hand. Easy hand. Hand disappear. Hand, fat of hand. One finger, maybe. That's it. That's that hand. Hand solved. Perfect. Make that one finger even more. I was selecting something because somebody dumped on me and I totally didn't know why I was doing it. Fine now. Finger would be on this side. I'm not just imagining it. Okay. Don't at me. This is a hand. Palm should come down. I'm going to erase this wrist line. I promise. Okay, cool. And one. Sorted. Okay. Dunk to sabotage now? Now? Now you sabotage? Frankly, that's not cool. I don't appreciate. We are gonna have one of my favorite and most difficult to draw hands ever. The casual claw. With the casual claw, I like to draw that first so I can get a handle of where all the fingers will go. But it's like this, just not as boring. All tea, all shade here. To boring hands that people draw, because y'all be out here drawing some boring hands. The claw. It's bad. Don't tell me. It's bad. Here's an old trick. If I hate what I'm drawing, I zoom out. Can you redraw it? Now we have hell, I might just do what she's doing with the one finger up. It looks good. Because now you have the context of the entire rest of your references and your, like, drawing to go off of. So, one finger up. all other fingers down. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. Okay, we get it. Ugh. But with the... See, what I'm looking at is the length of her forearm. And if the wrist wouldn't actually be right here, it would be like right here. So the palm would start further in. And this would be like her finger, right? And the other fingers would do that. That's why I'm having trouble here, is I've placed her arm straight across instead of... Like, her hand would start here, essentially, right? And it does, kind of, in this reference over here. Start earlier. So, I think that's what I'll do. We will ignore this, and we'll put her hand earlier. There. Done. Done. I told you fists are easy to draw. So are, like, hands that do this. Cool. Good talk. Oh shoot, wrong layer. Merge them. Fucking, of course. Opacity 100% and merge them. Merge them. Cool. It works for now. I'll figure it out later. I'm gonna go into the face. We're gonna do the hair now. Charlie, where would you let the best place to see more of my art? I have taken a lot of what used to be my art online off of the internet. And then a lot of the work I did for Whimsy Games, you can see on their web pages, Ascend and stuff like that. I don't have a good place to show off all of my old traditional art anymore because a lot of it was made in 2012 to 2015. And after like 2015 to 2016, I was exclusively doing art for my job and only really doing sketches on like Instagram and stuff. So you could look at Instagram for some of my older sketches, but I even wasn't posting it online because it wasn't making me money. It wasn't bringing me joy. I was getting a lot of criticism from people in my real life going, why are you just posting it online and no one likes it? Those people are no longer in my life. So I guess my portfolio has like 2 pieces from early 2010s. Go to my Instagram. Like, I never really posted my stuff besides working for my job. I did a lot of 3D art, little special effects. Yeah, I mean, all my games, I'd say I either curate or do the art, or I work with talented artists. So Christine's in chat. Slime Prime Slime was like our platformer. I did a lot of the backgrounds while she did like the character art and stuff. Like all the animals are hers, but all the bushes in the background are mine. And the cover art is hers. Like she's Magic Doogies. What was the game? Newly Dead. There's a visual novel I created last year in like under 2 weeks, and I did all the character art for that. It resembles this a lot, actually. Lots of sketchy character art. Visual novel, so similar to this. And then I don't have a centralized place for it because it's not cohesive. Not cohesive. Ayo. What's the most fun to draw? People, animals, backgrounds. I love drawing people. I love drawing people. I am not a huge fan of perspective work, so backgrounds I like doing, but boy howdy will you see me using like a ton of tools to make sure everything is like correct. Just gonna draw her like that for now. Because, oh my god. Alright, there's her neutral state. So the other clothes I was gonna give her. And these are the arm sketches I can get rid of for now. Cool. So now that we have neutral, I'll remove this one, which is my old one. We need one that is post-hunt. So keeping this same, like, outfit and character in mind, I'm gonna look at these poses here. Remove this. We don't need it anymore. Turn off this. We don't need it right now. We don't need this right now. Let's look at these poses. Okay. You see the angle of this head combined with the angle of this shoulder. I think that exudes a ton of confidence. Let's just read to make sure that post-hunt, red eyes, fangs, blood on lips, etc. Yep. You see how we have this contrapost though, with the hips and the shoulders going in opposite directions and this nice curve in the spine. Gorgeous. Love it. Going to steal the spine and shoulder combo, but absolutely going to change where that arm is going. So this is going to be post-hunt. And we're going to keep neutral up as we sketch so that I have a good reference of what she is going to look like here. The ghost came in Studio 2 was a combination of, it was called Hotel Horror, Hotel Haunting. We wanted to change it. It was one of those things that we wanted to put more time into, but none of us had more time. I worked on some of the concept work. I also worked on a lot of the shaders, but a lot of the 3D modeling and concept for like the ghosts goes to Alina Constantine and Will. I cannot remember his full name. Oh god. I could probably link his portfolio though. They were working on a lot of like the 3D and the animation and trying to get it to work well, and I was working on a lot of the shader and technical art for that. No, not Rhodes. The other one, Chiang. Yeah, thank you. I loved your voice acting work. The one line I had in this apartment keeps getting smaller. Thank you. But I mean, I've done enough voice acting work. I just it's all like student stuff. Alright, again, it's almost the same contra poster we have now, actually. But the difference here is her hips are forward facing. Here, her hips are back. Like, you can see them moving back because she's got one leg out this way, right? Here, her legs are forward because her hips are forward because her leg is coming forward here. And so you get this beautiful, like, twist of the hips happening. Bodies are cool. I like drawing people. Can you tell? Can you tell? Like, look at that. Some Venus. Well, some Venus stuff right there. But despite all this references has neck coming up, head tilted this way. It is a masterpiece. I didn't know they had a hand in that. Yeah. Blackpink. Yeah. K-pop. K-pop? K-pop, K-pop. K-pop? K-pop. Look, when drawing vampires, K-pop is apparently a fantastic reference. I will keep this one arm down though. And put this arm just like out. It's like, hey. Now, see, the reason why it's almost out of its socket, right? It's lifting and the deltoid is being stretched here. I can't draw over her, but there, in the armpit, is because she's resting her weight there. So if I have this arm doing something active, maybe. Let's think about this. I'm gonna draw over this because I've already lowered the opacity to like half. Rib cage. Shoulder line. I'm definitely making it more drastic than it needs to be. Hips. This is where all the weight is going. So there's the line, right? freaking ribcage contortionist giving us magic. Squinting a lot. It takes a lot of quiet to keep me thinking, that's true. This is facing this way, though. I have it almost facing the other way. You know? Honestly, just like an active pose with one hand more forward than the other. Blood dripping down. Yep. No, I like it. I like it. I like it. Let's merge these so that I can... Well, do I even need this? No, I do not. It is not worth it. Let's lower the opacity on this. Just keep it as a gesture under drying and draw on top of it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna remove this reference for now. Do not disturb the artiste. You know, one of those games that kind of like came and went in popularity was Passepartout. And I was really looking forward to playing that on stream if I ever got back into streaming. Because I feel like I could cheat and whip out my tablet and just be like, well, back then it's just the broken tablet I'd had since 2011. Not this fancy one, but you know, make real art. But I have a feeling I would have been sad that the fake video game characters didn't like my art enough, and that I would have had to face the consequences of that, and that would have broken me. that would have broken me. Alright, so if this arm is coming forward... Is it? How long have I been streaming? Oh shit, almost 2 hours. 1.5 hours. That's not almost 2 hours. That's just more than an hour. I've not worked on a game with Penguin of Cocoa. I don't know if Penguin was in the game jam in Brooklyn when I did it, but since she was a BFA, an undergraduate, and I'm currently a graduate student, I'm technically her superior. We only shared a couple of classes together, and none of them were studio classes, so we didn't have anything that we needed to create together. I've made a game with Ren in chat, if he's still listening. We made an RPG that uses need to get on your level on what you're saying. But no, we Ren and I made a game with a couple other students, which was like a solo RPG that used an MMO to create like a background. It was basically a character. We made a character creator. It was cool. Okay. I need to hop back into tabletop class again. Do it. That's the class I'm talking about. It was so chill. Yeah. Yeah. It was very chill. Or is this chill? Because that's also an appropriate thing to say. I've been doing that with my previous TA class. I love that class so fucking much. See, look at how powerful. So powerful. So powerful. I'm even going to make sure we have make sure we have some representation of her actual chest here. Wrap it back. She looks skinnier in this one. I think I'll, when I add the sketch on top of this, I'll shrink some of her proportions. Or maybe I'll do the opposite. I'll come back in here and boost her up a little bit. Or... There, now she matches. It was really that simple. I was just drawing her too large compared to her previous version. Alright, now head. I'm gonna do one of these. Okay. Okay, see, this is where things get interesting. She is off from her previous version. Shoulders are here. Chest, it doesn't have to be exact. It is here. Top of the forehead is here. Top of the actual head is right about here-ish. How's that look? Do we like that? Cool. Cheating, cheating, we're cheating in class. Cool. Love it. Love to see it. Love to be all about it. I'm also just gonna say, put these down here, lower their opacity, call them guidelines. Okay, cool. Boop. I actually almost want to steal her face from over here. Like, if I could steal her face and then manipulate it, because redrawing it is almost useless. I will remove her hair though, because her hair is going to fall completely differently. There's her face. Let's remove the outline for it. Let's manipulate this. Let's go into liquify and give her a little bit of a smile and a little bit more of a severe brow. Liquify. You guys may not be able to see this, but you'll see the promise. Doing that squinty thing again. I can tell. Bringing her chin in a little bit, like she's puckering her cheekbones out just a little. Put the bottom of her eyes up a little bit so she looks like she's smiling almost. Okay. Before, after. Right? Right? We love a vampire queen. Alright, we're going to round out her eyes, even though they need to be a little more squished because she's happy. Slash fierce. She's fierce, literally. Just ate a manhole. Opened up her mouth and swallowed him. A snack. Right? Boom. Right? Right. We love it. We love it. Okay. Cool. Next is hair. always want hair to be taller post. Like, just took some hairspray. Like, almost electrified. I love this peak because it almost like mimics a widow's peak, right? Of like traditional Western vampires, but instead it has this like K-pop look to it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm talking out of my ass again. One hair out of place here. Might be beneficial. Cool. Cool. Cool as hell, my guy. Oh my god. Sorry. An emotional reaction to that. Not myself. This one comes on first, and that one goes underneath. What does Mavis mean? Is that a common name? I'm not sure if it's referenced in the character sheet. Let me see. But for me, Mavis has always been fairly common because I grew up with Mavis Beacon Teaches Typing, which was a typing game that we had in like computer class in the 90s. So that's what I always think of. I know it is a name, but I'm not sure if it's origins. I assume that Mavis picked her name because she is centuries old. I don't think it's a common Korean name, if that's what you mean. But I also am not well versed in common Korean names, so I could also be totally wrong. Or research it. Tell me what you come up with. I'm back with information. It's definitely not a Korean name. My mom couldn't pronounce that. Mavis? Okay, there you go. Yeah, I know in Western places, it has some ground. I'm not sure if it's just from Mavis Beacon Teaches Typing. Because it might be like, oh yeah, that's totally like a German name or something. Oh, I don't know. I just don't hear it every day, though. I don't think it's lost its popularity. You know? You guys get it. These guys get it. What's great is this position, I don't have to show her hands. I just realized I don't have to draw hands. Every artist is forever in fear of drawing hands. Even artists who are good at hands are like, here's how to make hands easy, I promise. They're never like, oh, hands are fine, don't be afraid. And even when they are, it's because, you know, they've been drawing hands for a long time. One of the reasons, well, at least one of the theories I like about why we have such a hard time with hands, just in general, is because, have you guys ever seen that, like, sense map? There's a map of, like, where all your senses are. I'm just gonna make the hair kind of severely cut off here. And like, the hands and the feet are extremely large. V sound doesn't exist in Korean. Learn something every day. It doesn't exist in Japanese either, so I guess I should have known that. It's a W or a B or a P. They never do V. Reminds me of Maeve. Maeve, an Irish name, like Moira or like Siobhan. Like Siobhan has no V in it, but it has like a V pronunciation. Let me find this. By size, sense, hands, feet. This is gonna bring up some weird stuff. Oh, that's weird. Yep, no, this is not what I'm looking for. Visualization, size, hands, feet, sense. This. This is old. This is very old. You can tell by how tiny it is. But This is how we see hands compared to like head and the rest of the body. It's one of the reasons why it's so hard for people to perceive hands is because we think they should be bigger. So we draw them really small because they're small in our but they're big in our perception, but they must be really small. So I'm gonna over small them. And then fingers are so incredible. I can feel so much and move them so much. Oh, they're like tentacles, right? Like our perception and then like the actual vision of what they are so incombatant with each other. At least that's my favorite theory as to why humans suck at drawing hands. I'm gonna go on a bio break. I will be right back. I'm gonna play an ad. Can I do that from OBS? Hang on. Nope. I'm gonna play an ad. While I go use the restroom and refill my coffee. I'll be right back. Don't do anything I wouldn't do while I'm gone. Oh no. Okay. How is the ad? For people who aren't subbed to me, that is. How was? How many fingers am I holding up? I want more coffee. Mavis is an English name, origins in French, Latin, name for a species of songbird. Ooh, we like songbirds. Oh no, oh no, the curse. Okay, sorry. Whew. All right, let's fix her hair. It would come down here and settle right about. We have it here on the other side, right? So I want it to fan out for this. God, I gotta use the eraser. Because she's no longer crossing her arms, and her hair should delightfully fan. She's carefree. She has feasted on the blood of mortals. All right, let's add a little highlight here above the face. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. A little bit of a blood splatter. Couldn't help herself. She got a little messy. But otherwise, just fine. We're just fine. What a great ad. Weird that the shark didn't open the yogurt. Is that a WandaVision reference? Did I? What? Hang on. We're gonna call this post hunt. Not post hung. Hang on. Post hunt. Cool. And then the last one is an ending where she is gonna be pretty stiff. Pretty stiff. So I like the idea of something that just shows how beautiful she is. You know? Only the most topical references here on Charlie Art. Maru certainly lives to please. Maru certainly does. Alright. Smartest girl in the class. No time for friends. Oh, you know what I forgot in the post-hunt sketch? We're gonna add in some earrings. Here. Just for clarity. Cool. Good talk. Alright. This last one is very hard to do without explaining what it is. So, it is not going to be explained. You guys are gonna have to deal with it. The whole premise, though, is that I want her to be almost a perfect statue. Statue, I say. Statue. Bless you, statue. So let's look at... Like, this is great. Let's be honest. Alright, I'm gonna look for another reference. Like, also, this is great. This has just been sitting. But this is great, right? Staring off into space. No longer confronting the player. I'd like to be staring off into space, please. That's no, I don't want that cursed image. No. I mean, maybe almost a little too soft. I want something stronger from her. It's you know, that looks... I don't want to look inviting. I want to look like this. Done. A combination of these two. Completely. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. 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 Sure. And I'm gonna close off the original Mavis for a second here. And let's sketch out this pose. Almost entirely dead on here. No angle to the face. No angle to the face whatsoever. I'm gonna have to really work with that copy paste to get symmetry going though, because of my right drifting hand. I almost always drift this way. Everything feels like it's doing this a little bit. It's... Anyway, shoulders down. Shoulders have been up in every single reference until this point. Like up and back, right? Here. Sad. This is sad. This is sad. I don't want to draw like this. This is the pose I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna have less action to her hair too. It's gonna be like the original pose. Straight on. Start off by just sketching one side. See if I can get this as symmetrical as I would like. Mark, did you actually get an ad during the ad break? Or did it lie to me and just say it played an ad break? It didn't. I wouldn't put it past Twitch. Be like, oh yeah, we totally played an ad for you. Don't even worry about it. It's absolutely what we did. We would never lie to you. Would never lie, in fact. As a faceless corporation, we are banned from lying to our user base. Gonna lower her shoulders just a little bit. Move them forward in physical space. She's had her shoulders back or up for all of these. This is just numb. I've become so numb, I can feel you there. Socials for more of my thoughts. No. No explanation, just no. None of my thoughts are on my socials. I think it's just... I don't know what's on my social. Like, what would... What type of content do I even make on social media? I think it's just connections. It's like, hey guys, I'm doing this thing. Man, life sucks sometimes. Here's resources for people who are starving or in a disaster zone right now. Horizontal. Yeah, that's what I thought. Look at my right-leaning butt. Put her leaning to that side. So she's like, I need to warp this. There we go. It's better. Yeah, that's better. Okay. It's like, hang on. I'm also going to lower this strap. I think it should come across here. And I'll lower it on the other side too. Nose itchy. Nose itchy. Why itch? Stop itch. Lower her down a little bit. This is the most curve she's had, though. That's one of the reasons why she looks like she's leaning in. She's less curvy than this in the others. She has a bit more of a block hip instead of a rounded hip. It's typical of women with narrower hips. She does have them. I don't even know if her chest would be this wide. If it was straight on, it would be a little more boop, boop, like that. Cool. Good talk. Let's turn off the other two. I look at... because it is not perfect. But it is certainly better than before. The reason I did that is because your hips are typically where your elbows end. If you like put your elbows close to your body and wiggle back and forth, you should be like touching the top of your hip bone. Usually. All of this is like observation, and every human is different. But it's like I confirm that that's about where they should be, and then I'm gonna draw them in. Even though she'll probably get cut off right about there. I just want that section to look good. You know what I'm saying. I want my art to look good. Okay, cool. That will surf me well. It will surf. I want this closer to the first face. So we're just gonna duplicate the first face. but it's gonna be different. It's gonna be stiffer. I'm gonna take it into liquefy again. Is there anybody streaming right now? Anybody streaming this Saturday afternoon? Because my husband is on his way home, and I want to make sure that we have lunch together before he has to go to his shift at 2. So I'm going to be wrapping up here soon. And so I want to raid someone. If someone is streaming that you know of. We can put on our raiding faces. Go raid. I'm lifting her eyebrows, in case you guys can't see this. I'm lifting her eyebrows and the inside of corner of her eyes. So her vision is more pointed up than directly at the viewer. Breaking her lip a little so it's a little pursed. Without losing the volume that I've given her, obviously. Hopefully you can see that. That, right, to that. Looking up. She's no longer looking at the viewer. Her chin is lifted. Her lips are lifted. Everything is lifted. And it's going to be edited a little bit too. Remove a lot of the life that kind of existed in her hair before. I don't want to shrink her forehead though, because she has this like sweeping bang almost, right? I want to make sure people still recognize her hair. Oh no, my chat went away. Oh no, did you say anything funny and or interesting? Oh. I might stream profile art soon, but I'm not really up to Twitch streaming at the moment. I'm very unpublic stream now. It's sad. Well, if you ever want help with streaming stuff, you just let me know. Or Moochie, or Danny, or Bree. We would all be totally willing to walk you through, like, how to do this, if you would like. What would be best? We got a whole team of people who want to see you succeed, Christine. So, there. So there. Deal with it. Might even give her a little bit of a curl to her hair here. I think this might humanize her too much. We'll see. Not like humanize her as in people feel empathy for her. Humanize her as in make her look alive. Because she's a vampire and I want her to look dead. We'll live like this. How about that? That works for me. Oh, Mr. Charlie's home. You are alive in co-work, though? Well, anyone who's in co-work, go see Christine. Otherwise, let's find someone to raid. Hey, welcome home. I'm almost done streaming. What do you want for lunch? Bagels do sound good. Cool. Alright, we're gonna make bagels. Hell yeah. Who's live? If anyone. I mean, we don't have to raid. This would be a chill day where we don't raid. Why would I do that? Why would I ever do that? Oh, all these people are very, very big names. I know. How about we become active participants instead of, ooh, Red Herring. Red Herring is streaming. We raided them last time, right? Can I raid through OBS? I can't. Can I do this? Yes, I can. Right, red underscore HERR1NG. Maru, I hope you like this. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I post my schedule on Discord all the time. In fact, I'll just do that here. And all the time, by all the time I mean every Sunday. And it was really nice to just wake up and do art with you guys. Look at Charlie making new friends. I am making new friends all the time. This has been Maxis, which is one of the characters for the Brew Crew project. This is her core 3 poses, I'd say, slash emotions, and then we'll work through some of the others. But these are just sketches. Hopefully we can get some more stuff in soon. I'll be working on other character arts as profile arts as well in the upcoming weeks. Thank you, Christine. It's nice to see you work on stuff too. We need to get you an actual stream set up. So we can actually look at each other's work. Yeah, let's raid this person. Let's do it. Thank you, everyone. Bye.